Hi everyone, it's Spencer Lodge here, and this, believe it or not, in Soweto is Make It Happen. Okay, so I'm here in Soweto. What a fantastic guy I've just met, okay? This is an entrepreneur that's smart, okay, come from a very, very humble background, okay? He's built a really successful business here called Mark's Bunny Chow, and I'm with him today to have a chat with him and find out what his secrets are and how he gained success and the really wonderful things that he did to try and improve his business and move along the way. So hi Mark, how are you?
I'm good, and you?
Yeah, very well indeed, thank you. So Mark owns this business, okay? This business is Mark's Bunny Chow, and it started from very humble beginnings. So let's just go back, because you've told me a bit of this story already, and I'm just amazed at how successful you've been.
Yes.
450 Rand?
Yes.
That's all you had?
Yes.
So that was it, nothing else?
450 Rand.
There was no inheritance, there was no bank loan, there was no secret stash of cash?
No bank loans, no nothing. I actually visited the Shark loans several times, you know.
Okay.
Because at the beginning, I had not enough money, and as time went on, you know, the demand was getting higher, and my money was not enough to buy the stock. So I had to visit some of the shark loans here around.
The loan sharks?
Yes, the loan sharks around here, and which really put me where I am.
So you came up with this idea for a business literally overnight?
Yes.
So just tell us that story again, so the viewers can really understand where you came from.
Right. During that time, you know, I lost my job, I was unemployed, you know. I only had 450 rands left in my life, in my
Three
pocket.
kids and a wife?
Yes.
And in May of 2007?
That's correct. So I had to decide what to do with the 450 rands. Either I buy food for the family, or I start something which can take me somewhere. And the first thing that came into my mind was selling quarters.
And you started without a business plan?
No.
No business plan?
No business plan.
You had a deep fryer?
I had a small deep fryer belonging to my wife in the kitchen.
And an idea that you'd nurtured over the course of a few days?
No. And the deep fryer was standing there, was never used, you know. It stood for a long time there. I thought, because something to make chips, I can use it, you know, to start my business. And then I took the deep fryer, I set up a table in a room there outside, and then I went to buy my stock.
So you came from a 450 Rand balance in your cash account.
Yes.
You had nothing else. You had 3 kids and a wife. You had bills to pay.
Yes.
Okay. And the decision was, do I feed my family or do I take my 450 Rand and start a business?
Take a risk and start something.
And you took that risk?
Yes.
And your back was against the wall and you had nothing?
I had nothing.
That's just so awesome. That is just so incredibly awesome.
Yes.
So then what happened? So you started this business.
Yes.
Okay, what did you say? It was May the what? May the 27th?
I think it was May the 25th.
May the 25th,
yes.
You said.
Yes.
So May the 25th in 2007, you started this business from nothing.
Yes.
Okay, and now you have 3 restaurants?
Yes.
And you're serving to how many people per day now?
I'm serving, inclusive with the other restaurants, it might be more or less 1,800 people that I serve.
Every day?
Every day.
And can you remember how many customers you had on your first day?
In the first day, I can remember, I think I had about 20 customers.
20?
For the day.
And how did you get those customers? Did you just go out there and say, please come and try my product?
You know, I was standing by the gate.
Yeah?
With my menu.
Yeah? Oh, let's get this. Let's get this.
This one?
This is the first menu,
yes.
okay?
Yes.
He stood by the gate?
Yes. And then I told the people that now I am selling quarters, you know. And one person came in, one first customer came in and bought the quarter. And when the customer left, I told the customer, just tell people we started to sell quarters still, you know. Maybe 5 minutes later, the second customer came in. That's how my marketing was done. I told the second customer, just tell people that we are selling quarters here.
Yeah.
It went on like that. And I started with 3 loaves. And by the end of the day,
so hold on, make sure the viewers understand this. So there's 3 loaves, okay, so 3 loaves of bread, okay, a bunny chow, they take the bread out of the middle,
we cut a loaf in half, and we cut it in quarter. So we cut a loaf in 4 quarters.
Okay, 4.
Yes.
So you make 4 bunny chow out of 1 loaf.
That means I had 12 quarters
That was it.
I started with 12 quarters that day, and by the end of the day, I would have finished about 20 quarters.
And when did you realize that you were onto a good thing? When did you think? How many weeks or months were you into it when you thought, hold on a minute here, this is
I
special?
want to tell you, I realized every day.
Really?
Yes, because the sales was different. Yesterday's sales was different. You know, the sales was increasing.
All the
then
time.
I realized that, you know, this is the way. And I took it serious. I took it very, very serious. I have passion for what I'm doing, you know.
Tell me about your customers.
Yes.
Okay, you said to me earlier that you do deliveries yourself.
Yes, I do.
Even
deliveries.
today,
yes,
because you want that interaction with your customers.
Exactly.
Why is that important to you?
I think I must know anything about my business, and the only people who can tell me about my business are my customers, not my workers, not myself, but my customers, you know. And I enjoy, you know, facing those people because I'm where I am because of them, you know.
This is an amazing story. Whether you come from a background and you became a billionaire as an entrepreneur, whether you came from a background as humble, where your back was against the wall, and you started a business and you grew that business to become as successful as it is, regardless of what type of business that is, everybody seems to have the same characteristics and the same traits. Everybody seems to have that same energy, drive, passion, commitment and attitude. And Mark's such a phenomenal example of a guy that said, no, I'm not going to settle. I'm going to do something about this and I'm going to create a better life for myself. And he's built this business, and I'm telling you something, it's fantastic. There's only one thing really left for me to do, and that's to get in there and taste this food, because I've heard it's really great quality, and see really what it's all about. And if it's as good as Mark says it is, then guess what? I'm sure that I'm going to be another happy customer thinking what a great business this is. Mark, I can't say thank you enough for taking some time to talk to us today.
Yes.
What an inspirational story.
Yes, and then another thing I forgot to tell you.
Okay.
With this business, in 2010, I think 3 years later after starting the business, I won a baggie from the place where I buy cold meats.
Uh-huh.
And that's when I thought, now I'm getting more serious with the job. And then in 2014, I got a scholarship from Parmalat to study culinary art at the University of Johannesburg through the business.
This is brilliant.
Yes, and 2016 December 21st, I won a baggie again from Parmalat.
Wow.
I won the first prize, and I was given the blue baggie that you see outside.
Really?
Yes. So I still have force for another 5 years, you know, at least, without breakdowns, you know.
This is amazing.
Yes.
Well, congratulations. What a fantastic job. What a great guy, eh?
Yes.
And what success he's had.
Yes.
Mark,
So any business is business,
tell me,
no matter how big.
if you can give a message to anybody out there that's starting a business and wants to be successful, no matter what it is,
Yes.
what would you say to those
I would
people?
tell the people to, I would say, patience is a virtue. You know, you don't need to go to bed having 10,000 rands and expect to have 1 million rands the following day. Take your time, be patient, love what you're doing, then you'll be successful in life.
That's fantastic. Mark, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your time.
pleasure.
Great to meet you today.
Pleasure.
Thanks, guys. Whatever you do today, make sure that you do what Mark does and make sure that you make it happen.